All right. Just got back from the gym. Didn't know if I was going to get to the gym today, but lo and behold, I managed to do it. So I've been hitting it quite regularly. In fact, when I first decided to get my shit into gear, into the gear that I need to be in to achieve what I'm currently going after, and I am going after something, and I do have some plans coming up in the next few months that I want to be in really, I want to be pretty full and pretty big for, pretty muscular and lean. So when I first come into something like that, if I've been kind of just maintaining, which somebody put a video up and said, I don't see anybody talking about how to work out just to maintain. What the fuck are you talking about? Everything is progressive resistance, man. Your body likes to do things in cycles. You know what I mean? You challenge homeostasis and everything's off balance, and that's where your progress comes from. It doesn't matter if it's diet, if it's strength training, if it's building muscle, the way you organize food. When I say diet, you're challenging homeostasis. It throws the body into a tailspin kind of. The body's like, oh, whoa, I don't know what to do with this. While it's trying to figure it out, that's when shit happens. So you keep it off balance, you keep it, trying to figure it out. Once it adapts and overcomes that stimulus, now you're not throwing anything surprising at it anymore, and there's no reason for it to continue to evolve or adapt and evolve or even respond to it, because it's managed to live with it and it's achieved homeostasis, which is a win, and I've explained this all before. I've explained it all before. So even when you think, shit, I made so much progress and now I'm plateaued, you're not really plateaued. Do you understand? Have you gone backwards? If you haven't gone backwards, you haven't plateaued yet. That body has achieved homeostasis, or you have forced it to do that. Now, right now, if you cease and desist, whatever your tactic was that threw it into a tailspin to begin with, and caused it to reconfigure and adapt, then you're going to go back to where you were. Your body wants to go back. Your body wants to go back to where it was. It'll go back. So it takes a certain amount of time. And yes, your body will eventually do like a reset. But all it's really doing, you can call it that. I don't give a shit. I don't get offended like, oh, there's such thing as, fuck these no-gain having motherfuckers, man. Talking this shit. You want to say, your body resets, achieves a reset? I don't give a shit how you explain it. I understand what you're saying, and you should understand what I'm saying. Yeah, your body finds another place and achieves homeostasis in a different position. And it does that by adapting and evolving so that it can live in that environment. Got it? So when you figure you've plateaued, oh, I made some progress, I got to here, now I'm stuck. Don't let that get you down. If you're fucking still hammering and you haven't gone backwards, you haven't slid back, you haven't lost anything yet, you haven't. I mean, you can think of it that way, but what's really happening is your body's learning to adapt to that. Once your body learns to adapt to that, it will be more difficult for you to then lose that. Once it's yours, really, that's when it's really yours. It's a temporary thing. You make some quick progress, then you take your foot off the gas, and I'm not talking necessarily only about gear. I'm saying, you change up the diet, or you say, fuck this, I'm not making any more progress, man, I'm stuck. Or the workout, or your intensity, whatever it took to get you there. If you back off now, you're going back. Because you may not have stayed there long enough for the body to finally the body's going to say, okay, I've learned to live with this. This is my new normalcy. This is my new normal place. You understand? That's why, all these knuckleheads that talk about, oh, you lose everything. You stop that, you lose everything. It's not true. Once it's truly yours, the body has reset. It's adapted. It's overcome whatever you've thrown at it. Whatever that is. It can be gear. It can be diet and nutrition, a strategy. It can be the way you train, your intensity. It could be a program. It could be whatever you're doing. You keep on the battle and you maintain, you hold on to all that new shit you just gained. whatever that might be, whether you've gotten leaner, whether you've gotten bigger, whether you've gotten stronger, whether you've gotten harder, whatever you're trying to do. When the body finally says, okay, uncle, this is the new me. This is what I am now. It's going to be a lot more difficult. Then it's yours. You own that shit. Now, sure, if you stop providing stimulus, if you stop dumping in the calories or the food or whatever it takes to maintain the new you now, of course you're going to get smaller. Of course you're going to lose strength. You know, stop breathing, you're going to die. Oh, I'm going to have to breathe the rest of my life now. Yeah. You know, well, all that muscle's great, but what happens if you stop lifting? Well, I'll probably be in the ground in the box then when that occurs. And I have stopped. I stopped completely lifting one time for 7 months. Not that long ago, a few years back, several years back, I guess now, since I've been in PA, when I had the slap tear. I didn't get like crazy small, you know, at all, by any means. So I kept pounding that food, kept the body weight up. The body knows more about the stress and strain that it's carrying around, the load on its structure. Recognize that more so than it recognizes body fat percentage. Do you understand? I'm not going to get into it because I got too many videos talking about it. I know they're all disorganized. It's hard to find anything. You know, there's a lot of little things in there because I let them run on. You know what I mean? I don't make like a video and like stop this one right now and then move on to the next video. That would probably be a smart thing to do. But whoever said I was smart? So I'm all wound up. I just got back from the gym feeling great. Thought I was going to vomit in that motherfucker. I ain't done that in a long time. Decades. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Felt like it though, and I'll tell you exactly why. Matt Lane, brother Matt, owner. He's going to kill me. Owner of, what the fuck is his store called? See this shit? You see this fucking Alzheimer's coming taking me over? Anyway. House of Gains. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry, brother. Yes. I am that fucking stupid. I am that goofy. I am that simple. Anyway, House of Gains, okay? He has his own supplement line, which he had initially first. And he thought out of the box. He had his standard fare shit, right? At a good price. Good standard shit, whey, protein, and, you know, he had all that shit. And then, you know, he started making more specific kind of special shit, like Flex. It's called Flex. To me, I think a product called Flex puts in mind to me that it's something for my joints or, you know, I don't know, okay? Like I said, it's simple-minded. But it's actually a vasodilator and pump product, and he consulted me, called me on my phone. This was, I don't know how long ago, years. I was driving my car somewhere and they asked me about this shit that I do to get this crazy fucking pump. Because I'm famous for these pumps I get. You already know what I do. It's all that tons of carbolin I load up on pre-workout. And then the L-arginine, which is key. The L-arginine, I know if you look at the pathway, you think it's L-citrulline. No, it's L-arginine. L-arginine is going to do all kind of shit for you L-citrulline's not going to do, besides just give you a good pump. You can throw some L-citrulline in there if you want. You get a bigger pump. You know, beetroot powder, all that kind of shit. And you know we're big on, you know, Brother Burrow and myself and drama even. You know, we get down with that cayenne pepper shit. And so he put cayenne pepper in there, beetroot powder in there, and I think it's got L-arginine. I don't know what all the hell's in there, but it's in capsules. And they're big capsules. And there's 4 of them to a dose, right? So I had a couple of the sample packs still, just had them put away. And I don't like capsules. I don't want anything that I don't need to have to digest. I don't care if it's a veg cap, if it's something real simple, I don't care. I want to time that nutrient. I want to know. I want to dump it in there raw powder. So I just said, just on a lark, what the fuck? I cracked 4 of them open, and they were chugged. Wasn't like a little bit of shit in there. They were fucking packed. And I twisted them and dumped that shit into my pre-workout that I would normally drink, you know, my 125 grams of carbolin. It's because of size, you need 75. That's what you need, 75 minimum. That's the standard for everybody. And if you hold more glycogen, then you can do more. If you do too much, blood sugar's going to still be high after the workout. You're going to get fat. That's why I use glucose meter. That's how I figure out where I'm at. Anyhow, because you're going to crush that blood sugar during the workout, but you don't want to flatline that shit. You don't want to smash it down to where you would be first thing in the morning on an empty stomach after fasting all night. You don't want to do that either. But you don't want to be so hot you're going to get fat. Anyway, it's a whole other thing. Again, I got loads of videos about this bullshit going in great detail. So I dumped it in there, shook it all up. I'm in the car. I'm drinking it on the way to the gym. Oh my God, it's burning the fuck out of my throat, my stomach, everything else because of all that cayenne pepper and all that shit in there, right? So you put it in capsules because the average person's not going to consume that in a powder. If you put that shit in a powder, people are going to be like, L-arginine, it tastes like Drano. Forgive me, Drano. I'm not saying your product tastes like shit. I don't know what it tastes like, but I imagine it tastes like some kind of fucking industrial fucking cleaning fluid. L-arginine in there, cayenne pepper, that's enough to make it rough. Beetroot powder, give it that dirty, earthy taste. And you would think that little bit, but there's capsules are so chug, and they're big capsules, that it was a respectable amount. I was like, I forgot how much is in these capsules. So I'm drinking it, it's burning the fuck out of me. I'm thinking, can I actually drink this motherfucker like this, or I just destroy my pre-workout? Maybe I should just take the capsules. So I drank it, I got in the gym. Once that cayenne pepper kicked in, man, I was burning and sweating, and yeah, I had a hell of a workout, tell you the truth, it was awesome. And I'm still like, come home, I'm getting ready to eat, but I'm like, I'm gonna wait a little bit, because my stomach and shit, I feel like, anyhow. Anyway, it did what it was supposed to do, in spades, and then some. And then some. So when I first get ready to shooting for something, I'm going to get big. I'm going to put some muscle on, back on, because I'm never really big as I wasn't my biggest. I can come in and work out and hit it really hard and heavy and train like every fucking other day. And I can train each body part twice a week, and I can hammer the fuck out of it. High intensity, volume, at respectable poundages, at respectable weights. Very little rest. And then I can only do that so long. You're not going to get away with this. And then you're going to have, issues. You're going to be overtraining. So you're going to you're not going to make, the gains out of it anymore. But initially, you can wake everything up and do it. You throw that curveball. As long as that nutrition is there to support it, that's key. That's what makes the difference. So now I'm at the place I had to slow down. So I'm spacing my workouts out a little bit more. Going to go back to everything once a week or thereabouts. Definitely not twice a week. That's too much now. Anyway, at that volume and intensity. But I'm making good progress. I know people are going to think, this motherfucker can't make his mind up. He's going to get smaller, more healthier. Now he's going to get huge again. He's got that bigorexia. No, I don't. I was 307, my biggest. On stage, 252. I walked around just normal life in the 280s. Pretty lean, actually leaner in the 280s than I am right now. And I'm nowhere near 280. And then I decided I'm going to lighten up some. I didn't need to be this big anymore. Walked around in the 270s for a while, up until I first moved up here. Then I had that injury. I dropped down, atrophied, but I still kept a decent amount of size because of all the food. Just recomp in the other direction. Got back in training, brought it back. Walk around 260s for the last several years, then come down sometimes into 250. So it's like I'm coming down 10 pounds every so often. And right now I'm figuring I'm getting ready to get on the treadmill and do my cardio beginning first of next month. Beginning of next month, I'll be on that treadmill, and that cardio will set your physique free. If you do it correctly, it will set you free. Believe me. If I even look half-ass okay when I get ready to get on that treadmill, yeah, I can get real sharp from that. So that's what my intention is. Haven't done this for a long time, but I'm figuring I can still stay in the 240s. So I'm still coming down. I'll stay in the 240s, I'll get real lean and hard and big. That's plenty big, real lean at my height. But you want to hear something fucking crazy? Okay, at one time everybody thought I was 6 foot. They said I was 6 foot. Everybody met me, was like, damn, you're easily 6 foot. I was like no shoes on and barefoot, but I wasn't 6 foot ever. I was actually like like 5'11" and 5'8" on one of them scales. They put you on doctor and measure height. 5'11" and 5'8". And from all that fucking squatting, maybe the deadlifting contributed too, but all that squatting, that heavy squatting, ass to heels heavy, you know. And I mean, I was going over 500, 550 some, ass to heels. I mean, ass to heels, squatting for reps, for many reps. And the reason I did that is because my parallel squat got so high, a couple 100 pounds more than that it was dangerous training by myself all the time, walking that motherfucker out. So I started going all the way down, all the way up, and I got better overall leg development from it. And guess what? I don't have to go as heavy because I can't go as heavy. You know, train to your weakness, remember that? So, you know, and there are pictures, you know, that show I did in Vegas, my waist was 29 inches, legit, and my leg was 32, upper legs. I mean, there's pictures of them side chest pose, a couple weeks out from the contest. I'm not that dry yet, but I'm lean, and I'm hard and big and vascular. And you can see, you know, legs bigger than waist. But point is, that heavy shit started like compressing my spine, and I noticed I was getting shorter. And I ended up being like 5'10", around there, 5'10"-ish. And then now, I think I'm almost 5'11" again. I got the 5'8" back, but I don't know how the fuck that happens. I haven't squatted heavy in a long time. I don't know how that happens. Anyway, you can tell I'm on a tangent, man. I'm jacked up on caffeine. But I'm going to get some things done. I got a plan, so I need a physique for it when the weather breaks this year. So that's what I'm working on. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, I'm going to make another video right behind this, and I want to talk about, what's that fucking guy's name? Hummelston? What's his first name? Ryan Hummelston? YouTuber. I don't have time to be watching TV all the time, okay? So when I do sit down to watch television, because everything's on my TV, when I do sit down to watch television, I watch like mystery things, exploration things, shows. If I get to look at YouTube, I'm like, I guess I'll look at YouTube. Same thing. I tend to watch something like Exploring with Josh, for example. Love that kid. Think he's awesome. Love his fucking videos, his production, just his whole game is good. And I like the very interesting places he goes to. I watch those kind of things. Urban explorers and shit like that. But, and other things too. Like these motherfuckers all looking for gold and trying to solve this mystery. And mystery at fucking Blind Frog Ranch. I love that show. I watch that on TV. Anyway. So I don't, not your typical bodybuilder, you know that. You've never fucking even heard me say, don't forget, hit that like button and subscribe, and, you know, couldn't give a fuck less, honest to God. You never heard me say that. You've never heard me say it because I've never said it. Find a video. That'll get me more views because you have to go through every video and you won't find it. Anyway, so I'm not one of these guys. I'm not looking on YouTube at bodybuilding, men's bodies, muscles. I'm not looking at this fucking shit. I'm not looking at it. If I want to look at muscle, look at myself. You know what I'm saying? So when I do once in a while think, let me check in and see what, I don't know, somebody who I like or somebody, you know, who I think's decent guy, decent person, see what they're up to on their video channel, like Mac Truck or something. Once in a while I'll swing and see what he's been doing. Kali Muscle, I'll check in on him. Kali, I like his older content. His newer content, for him, for what he's doing, is better. Because the quality of the videos, production value is awesome, incredible, like little movies, every video is great, and he keeps it interesting, but, you know, it's not that interesting to me, you know, I'm old, but I like him. I think he's turned his life around and all that shit just to be applauded. I like him. He's a hard fucking worker. He's got a hell of a work ethic. Anyhow, so once in a while to stop and see what he's doing, you know, and Mac Truck same way. And Mac will go back and forth. He still has the rawer, more, you know, kind of videos, and then he does throw in there, sprinkle in there these like high production value videos on it. So he's, you know, he still, you know, does a little both. So I like to stop and just see what he's up to, how he's doing, how's life progressing, that kind of thing. And of course, Brent Gobat over there at the BMG himself over there at Armed and All Heart. Brent is one of the best people that I know. What a good soul he is. I don't think that that guy has a hateful bone in his fucking body. How many people you know like that? Not many. Not many. Anyway, Brent's been down to, he's a Jesus freak, right? He's got a very unique delivery, and I like the guy. I know the guy. I like the guy. But he's been down in the dumps a little bit lately, apparently. And, he's got some issues going on, financial stuff in his life and shit going on, drama, crap like that. So he's let it get him down a little bit. And he's clearly, I saw where a little while back, he hired one of these companies that you got a YouTube channel, they come swooping in and try to sell you on, pay us X or whatever it is, however it works out, and we'll push your videos, and you'll get more rotation, and you'll get more viewers, and you'll pick up subscribers, and he fell into that. I saw that, I was thinking, I don't know, but because clearly he must get a little bit, I don't know, frustrated that he's not picking up more subscribers or getting more views after however long he's been on YouTube. But the thing is this, he's a niche type thing, right? And like I said, he's, that Jesus freak guy. So, he does powerlifting, he competes in powerlifting, he's a strong mother effer, he's all natural, and he's real. He's totally real. He shows his life. He's totally real. And, his training, all that crap. And he talks about the Lord, his relationship with the Lord, and he tries to motivate, and he's very motivational, extremely motivational. If that guy don't get you revved up, your heart ain't beating. You better check your pulse. But listen, if any of you guys would be so kind, swing over there, Armed in All Heart. Just swing over there, man, and just in the comments or whatever, just give him a shout out to say, hey, brother, hang in there, man. What you're bringing is good. Stay true to, what you're doing. You're doing the right thing and maintaining integrity. But I think that would be cool. I think we should do that. You know what I mean? Cheer the fucking guy up. Show him a little bit of love. That's all. You don't have to be a religious person. You can be, not be, whatever you believe in. Another human being, man. Good soul. Good soul. I don't know what else to talk about. But I'm going to make this other video. Nose is running. It's cold out here, see? Just got back from the gym. Got the cayenne pepper on board, all that shit, so I'm kind of warm. Even though it is chilly. But Ryan Hummelston, he said something in a recent video. Like I told you, I just swung by, looked, and his video popped up because I was looking at somebody else's, maybe on a Max or whatever, I don't know. But so a couple bodybuilding suggestions came up. So I looked at it. And, he's got a great physique, man. He's got a great physique. He's another guy with work ethic. Put some videos up there, built up his channel, since he's been on YouTube, all that kind of stuff, right? And professional YouTuber. And he made a video and stated something that I disagree with the whole thing. I disagree with the entire video. So, so I'm going to make a video and talk about that because I think he's wrong. Matter of fact, I'm proof positive that he's wrong. Or at least unless I misunderstood. So I want to clarify some things, and I'll put that up today too, I hope. But then after that, point is, I'm trying to get to, long road home, is that then I'm finished. Got too many people's names in my mouth lately. I'm done. I'm not going to critique anybody else's shit for a while. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to fall into that. Not that I say anything mean about anybody. We're talking about training, we're talking about lifting and nutrition and blah, 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 blah. That's what we're talking about. I'm going to get off here for now. So this video ain't about shit. Maybe I might put that as a title. This video ain't about shit. But, keep training, man. Keep chasing whatever you're after. Don't get discouraged. Keep banging away, doing your thing. And just remember, it's a key thing to remember, man. You want to consistently make progress? You got to push. You got to demand more, or ask more, request more than what you're currently capable of delivering. That's what it is. The demand has to be greater. The demand has to exceed what you're currently capable of doing. You have to homeostasis. And then that way the body is exposed to that. The body is easy to understand. Then the body is going to try to figure that out. And what do I do with this? And it doesn't want to perish over it, so it's got to adapt. You stick to your guns. Think of it that way. Oh, speaking of guns, Mike Guns, right? Isn't that his name? Felony Muscle. Another young guy out there, natural, big dude, good natural physique, hard worker. His videos have come a ways since last I saw anything of him. He's built up a really solid following now. I think he's got like 20,000 some subscribers. And there's another guy, turned his life around, doing something positive, putting some good shit out there, helping people. I think that's good. So you may want to go check out Felony Muscle. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes fucking mistakes. You know. I'm old. I've learned some things by now, finally. Yeah, but I've made my mistakes too, man. You know, back in the day. Anyhow, I'm out of here. Hope I haven't bored you. Hope you're having a decent Sunday. Hope you're training, fucking eating, cardioing, you know, whatever you're doing, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. Just go get it before the fucking summer gets here. Go get it before the summer gets here, for God's sake. You know, do it right, take care of yourself, watch your health, mind your health. It's not just about looking good. You got to feel good, and your insides need to take care of yourself. All right, I'm out. Take care. Have an awesome day. I'll be back with this next video, talk about Ryan. But I just wanted to let you know, listen, it's not my new shtick, okay? It's just I've been watching a few of these videos lately, and I don't normally do that, so I have some things to say about some people. That's all. You know, Dr. Tony Huge still giving out advice on, you know, all these different chemicals, and brother, you fucked that heart up, bro. You did that shit. I'm not, look, listen, I feel for you. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. I don't want to be in your shoes. I know a guy that had a similar problem, but he's a natural guy. He's an older guy. Brother Joe, he's a big motherfucker. He's natural, been training all his life. He's 62, he looks awesome. And if you saw him, I guarantee you the majority of people, haters on YouTube, oh, no way is he natural, there's no way in the world. Yeah, he is, he's natty. Yeah, everybody knows it, known him forever. Used to train with his nephew, Jason Dayberry. You want to see a hell of a physique? Look that guy up. Of course, he has, I don't think he lifts anymore even. He's a elementary school teacher or gym teacher or whatever. Yeah, he's a good dude too. Another good brother. Good brother. Good friend of mine. We used to train together. Good dude. Anyway, yeah, he had the same thing. He had a pig valve put in his heart. Been 100% ever since, and it's been a while. But he was fucked up when that valve started leaking. Same fucking problem. Same fucking problem. Just not brought on the same way. But anyway, I don't know. I think I'd get off of that shtick about all the chemicals and research chemicals and this and that. Oh, this is harmless, so I would take this. Maybe you should try that. Isn't that how you got here? You know, maybe, you know, bro, I'll be 60 this year. You know, haters can say what they want, but clearly I got a different approach to things, and it works. See you at 60? Maybe. You know, if you get there, maybe I won't be around by the time you get there. Hell, I got, you know, what's the average lifespan? If I check out at 80, if I check out at 75, I'm good. So I ain't got that much longer. Anyway, you guys take care. Catch you again very shortly.